Hey, welcome to this video. The card I have today is the Death card. Dun, 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 dun. And it is not a scary card. It's actually death and rebirth. And the topic I want to talk about, because this was perfect, because the topic I was going to talk about was identity shifting. That was part of the book that I was going to bring up. And so when we're trying to change something, make a big change in our life, become a person who exercises more, eats healthy, whatever, has a successful career, has a wonderful, great relationship, right? Part of us that doesn't support that, or things in our life that don't support that, aren't in alignment with that, need to die, need to go away. And sometimes when we're making changes too, there's friendships don't really last, or certain things like that. You notice it's like, oh, that just doesn't feel right for me in my life anymore. This just isn't supporting me. It's actually not helping my well-being. So those things got to die. And that can also mean a whole bunch of junk food, right? Well, it can. Or a job that's not, that's really dragging our energy and bringing us down and putting us not in a good place. So nothing to be scared of the death card, nothing at all. And the affirmation from it too is really good. It's I let go of the past and add energy to new beginnings. And the important thing to remember here is you let go of the past by not focusing on it, by not, again, doing the same things, right? Like that thing about being crazy is like doing the same things and expecting something to change. It won't if we're the same person, if we're doing the same things, if we're thinking the same thoughts, taking the same actions, have the same habits. Well, then how are we going to make those changes in our life, right? So it's really about switching from the old to the new. What new thoughts can I think now? What new behaviors will I have now? What new behaviors am I committing to? What habits am I going to be starting now to bring me along and make these changes in my life? And sometimes change can be hard for some people. It can be a little scary. So when you're thinking of what change am I going to make, I want you to think about, oh, my light's facing the wrong way, that this change is going to be better. You're going to be better. Of course, why would you make a change? That's not for the better. So then you want to be open to possibilities and opportunities. I'm so happy I'm making this change because I am open to amazing opportunities and possibilities now because I'm choosing something different for myself and I'm excited. That's where to be, right? Energy cannot be created or destroyed. Things change and transform. And we see this as the cycling of experiences that death card portrays. The death rebirth card in your reading suggests that you are on the cusp of massive transformation and that it's time to mourn the end of one phase while celebrating the birth of a new one. Energies of transmutation and rebirth are arriving, as well as a beautiful transition that will allow you to expand your consciousness and move you closer to your divine essence. Love that. So isn't that a beautiful message? Yes. And, the earth is going through this too. The world is going through this. We are now going through this and part of the ascension process. So things are dying away. People are passing away. Things are being uprooted. Things are being destroyed and washed away. I mean, the floods and the earthquakes which is really tough to see, hear, and go through, but Mother Earth is Mother Earth, right? She's going to go and do her process, and it's going to affect us. Lord knows we've done a lot of things to affect her, right? So, as no matter how traumatic it is, no matter how horrible it is, this is part of life. But remember for you, right? It's about, you can consciously choose the changes you are wanting to make. And I hope that you are not letting someone else force you into different changes, right? That's really important. So the book, of course, is Parallel Universes of Self. And I'm right back at the beginning here. I opened up this page. I am this, I am that, I am also that. Each word you place after the original I am allows you to incarnate into a certain reality. Plane, dimension, planet, atmosphere, galaxy, surrounding, universe, place, time, event, experience. Each reality you incarnate into has a certain context, meaning, limitations, or game rules. Which further realities you create within a certain context depends on your context. The journey of the soul is an adventurous and exciting one. So anyways, it was just a little bit about identities, because anything we put in, I am, right? I am scared. I am angry. I am fat. I am the type of person who eats when I'm stressed. I'm the type of person who I'm just so emotional all the time. I'm the type of person who will probably never ever get married. I'm just the type of person who's really bad at math. I am the person who, whatever you put after I am, you are solidifying it. You are saying, this is who you are. You are that person. Therefore, there's certain things that go with it. A lifestyle, actions, habits, thoughts, beliefs that go with that. So watch what you are saying. And when you want to change and shift into something better, more positive, like we said, change always gets to be better. Then it's about changing those thoughts, words, habits, behaviors, actions, all of that to I am this. I am becoming this. I am now this. I'm a healthy eater. I eat healthy most of the time. I am somebody who eats healthy most of the time. I'm somebody who's choosing to eat healthy every day. That's a great one to start with. I am choosing to be someone who eats healthy every day. I'm choosing to be someone who exercises in a way that is really good for my body and feels great for me. I am the type of person who's choosing to exercise consistently in my life. I am the type of person who knows how important health and wellness is for me. I am the type of person who is now choosing a life that feels really good for me. And I'm going to take those steps that are needed for me to shift into that. And that is you changing kind of who you identify as. I am now just the type of person who. So that requires you to make changes, right? In the internal changes, you start to think, feel, behave, be, take action like that type of a person. And you can start small and you can build up to it. And then you also do the action, right? You do the actions consistently. It takes that discipline at first. It takes commitment. I'm committing to this. I'm choosing to do it the way I want to do it, because then you'll stick with it. But I'm choosing to do it in a way that should lead, will lead to success, because you don't stop until, right? It's not just 3 weeks. It's not just 6 weeks. I'm choosing to become this type of person. So I'm choosing to work on it until I do, because that's just what's happening. That's just what's going to happen, right? And so if you cannot say, I am this yet, then I am a super fit person, when you're really not. You can say, I'm choosing to take steps every single day to get me into being a fit person. I'm choosing to take steps every single day to get me in healing my body and feeling vibrant and having energy that I want. I'm choosing to take steps every day that are leading me towards a life that I love, that I'm going to really love. And I get to do the things I really love, right? So let's just change those thoughts, those words, those habits, those actions. Think about things, think about what you want, think about what needs to be let go of, the death. Think about what you want to birth, the rebirth, what you are choosing to become. And start now. Start with little changes, start with the inner changes, start with the words you say, how you think. Start to believe that it's possible for you. Work on that faith, trust, and belief in yourself. And always, you have support from a higher power. All right, so much love to you. Have an absolutely amazing day. Like or subscribe. Feel free to share this video. I'd love to hear your comments. What are you deciding to let go of? What are you deciding to birth into being for you? Okay, bye.